been away for quite a while now, but I'm really excited about sharing with you just how dark and twisted my deepest desires are.
Oh my god, guys! I've been sat here for 5 minutes watching the headlights of the cars behind me flashing over my eyeballs because I've been watching them in the side mirrors of my car. I sometimes wonder where I get my bad brain from. I look at my mother in the morning and I know. But the nice thing about it is, it's kind of taken me out of my own headspace. It's stopped me worrying about my own worries and my own fears. It's taken me out of my own chesty-westy.
Feel a bit thoughtful this morning, you know, a bit sort of like contemplative, like, you know, what's the meaning of life? I just don't really understand what my hair is doing on my head.
Because if I get stuck in my chesty-westy, it's like a bird cage in there with lots of birds flying around, flapping their wings and getting feathers everywhere, and it's really mucky.
I'm looking down because I just can't look up, because to look up means you've got to be positive, and I don't feel very positive, I feel very negative, so I'm going to look down at the floor.
I know my mates are going a little bit mental today. They keep bouncing around in my head and making me feel like I'm resentful or a bit sad or a bit angry. And I don't want to be angry today, I want to be happy. Hey guys, have you got the powers? I've really got the powers today. Everywhere I go, I feel like someone's talking about me, or they're pointing at me, or they're looking at me, and they're probably not even thinking about me. But I've got the right powers. They're really horrible. They sit around inside your mates, and they kind of bully the mates, and then the mates go, get out, and then the powers go, no, why are you talking to us? But finding happiness is really hard because the mates get in the way. So I'm thinking I'm going to go down the shop, go down a newsagent, and I'm going to buy myself some super strong mints. No, mints. Someone the other day told me I'm quite attractive. So I just looked at them for ages like this. And they walked away.
So as far as I'm concerned, it's always cake o'clock. But Sundays and cake, bit of a match made in heaven. Look at Mark. That is a proper grafter look.
I need a third arm to eat my breakfast. I do genuinely need a third arm.
Literally is not stopping editing, even when he's eating his breakfast. Getting the no name Sunday show ready. Today's one is, I think it's one of my favourites. Is it one of your favourites, Mark?
Yeah, I think it is one of my favourites.
Teddy Talks, where my dad talks about growing up, because as you know, my dad is Arabic, and growing up as a child with a very, very different kind of pets experience than we certainly have here with Toffee and Chi-Chi. Where's Toffee? Q. There's such rubbish showbiz dogs. Yeah, he tells us about his donkey, and he tells us about his camel rides. It's just so, so lovely. I've got the refrigerator cake. Oh, I do my favourite childhood dish that my mum used to always cook whenever she had people around for dinner. It's called chicken poulet. Poulet. I don't know what poulet means. Nanny dies in this one, and the girls, the moody teenagers, are exceptionally moody as they show us what's made them laugh this week on the internet. Oh, and of course we do the newspaper headlines. So, if you'd like to take a look at it, just click on the link and you can join our members area. And this show goes out every single Sunday. So it's like everything on our main YouTube channel is exactly the same. So there'll be other stuff going up today. So subscribe to that. But if you want the very special Sunday show, you have to join the members area, and it's only $1.99 a month. And you get loads of extra content. Cheaper than a mag, but with more in it.
Toss. Come on in. Toss. I'm truly F-U-C-K'd. Nadia's just laughing at me. Just look at me. Look. Even my belly's sticking out, look. Just sticking over the top. Trying to get back to that point where there was no bulge. I'm telling you now, it gets harder and harder the older you get. Harder and harder the older you get. Hey, I've had an idea. Nad? I've had an idea. I've got a theory. Let me share this with you for the vlog. Hey? I know.
To the global economy since the 2008 finance.
Just pausing it.
Can you use more than one photograph and
No, not unless you've pre-cut them together. Right, just bear with me and then I can get in the shower.
Have you got a photo of the whole family? You haven't, have we?
No. We need one because the girls never want one. I've got a theory, Nads, on how to feel younger.
Right.
Listen to me on this. You know how they say that when people are diagnosed with terminal illnesses or terrible things, you almost count yourself out. You live to the end of the time you've been allotted. Yeah?
Yeah.
And obviously not in all cases, but I do believe that psychosomatically we kind of live our lives to the deadlines that are enforced upon us. So here's my theory. What say we do this? You're going to like it. We, from tomorrow, or from our next birthday, announce that we are 10 years younger than we are. Because I promise you we'll feel younger.
Okay,
If we say that you're 46 and I'm 36.
Probably is everybody knows how old we are.
No,
So
I
all
don't.
the constantly having people go, no, you're not. You're 55.
Well, no, they won't.
Well,
Not if we just live with it. Rarely do people ask about birthdays apart from birthdays. But we'll establish it. We'll get the subs to support us. How, are you on my side to lose 10 years like that? I think if we all said we were 10 years younger, we'd live for 10 years longer.
Okay, babe.
Do you not agree? I think I've had a radical idea. There's all these bloody...
Not radical at all. It's a stupid idea. It will make no bloody difference. But what would make a difference is the positive outlook and see yourself as an older person, as fit and healthy. And they say that really works, projecting their head.
Why not see yourself as a younger person?
Darling, it won't work just saying it.
Yes, it will. I promise you. I promise you. It's holistic in the true sense of the word holistic. If we say we're younger, we'll feel younger. I tell you what, there's loads of pharmaceuticals all over the world and philosophers trying to find out what the secret to long-term, longer life is, and I found it. Just say you're 10 years younger. Lie about your age. I'm 39. Hey guys, I've had my shower. Nadia's humiliated me by putting me on Instagram looking like an absolute
No, I haven't.
workout cretin. Oh, you haven't?
No, I haven't put it up yet.
Oh, right. Oh, thank God. Well, you haven't seen me looking like a cretin. I just wanted to quickly ask Nadia's thoughts on this. I personally think that the news are sensationalising the virus because, let me just say, I heard a woman on Radio 4 today saying, yes, it can be dangerous and deadly, as can flu, but she thinks, this expert on Radio 4 said, she thinks it's going to be one of those things like the flu that you just know you have an outbreak of something that's like coronavirus. And we're all getting a bit hysterical. Discuss.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking, but just, I mean, I was halfway through watching it there, but things seem to be ratcheting up a bit.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Well, only insofar
I'm
as...
still not going to get hysterical about it, but I do think things are changing.
But they're saying things like numbers have doubled and they've gone up to the massive number of 40.
Yeah, but no, that's in the UK.
Yeah.
There's almost 2,000 now in Italy.
Really?
Yeah.
But if you
I
think
think
about
1900
2,000
this
though,
morning.
but 2,000, that's not a lot, is it? If you think we've had 3 weeks
No,
of
but
people
the problem
being
is
able
now
to...
people are getting it that haven't travelled abroad.
Yeah, community spread, that's
Community
the big
spread
issue.
is the worry, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to get hysterical about
No.
it. Oh, as I said before, I'm only worried about my parents.
Yeah, I am too. I'm only worried about our
I think
elderly
we're all the same,
family
aren't we?
members.
It's our elderly relatives
Yeah.
that we're worried about.
Yeah. I do just worry though, there's this sensationalism, you know, they have 1 hour specials, they say things. Imagine if my nan was living on her own, I think it would
So
scare
scary.
them hearing...
All the time, so it's only if you're elderly. Well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I am elderly, that's very much.
But also, as soon as you give something the focus of an hour special, it's suddenly like, hang on a minute, this is really dramatic. The spread, the doubling, the contagion. It's like, okay, well, yeah, we need to be alert, but we don't need to get hysterical.
Here, I'll drink
I'm going to start calling you the alchemist. We're constantly making
This
the
one
strength.
really
What
is
is
the
that?
alchemist, because you have to put it in hot water.
the hell is
and it
that?
fizzes up. Well, I put Ribena in it because you're such a kid, you won't drink it.
What is it?
So it's everyday magnesium. So it's got zinc, vitamin K2, vitamin D3, contributes to the maintenance of normally healthy bones.
God, it stinks.
Just drink it. It will help you sleep, aid sleep, because you're massively low in magnesium. That's why
God,
you're
you
not
keep
sleeping.
saying that, but
Because you are.
What
You're
is-
showing all the signs of it. Anxiety, stress, worn out,
Oh, this
not
smells-
sleeping, deficiency in magnesium. I'm having it without even the bloody thing in it. I'm having it without the ribena.
God, it's horrible.
Hardcore. Look how it bubbles.
oh,
Look. It's a potion, look. Listen.
you're trying to make gold.
Very, very good for you.
Isn't this like those magnesium strips used to get in chemistry that used to fizzle
Disgusting. Yeah.
when they lit them in a Bunsen
But
burner
honestly-
in a test tube?
Honestly, guys, I know I'm always going on about it, but check you're not deficient in magnesium because it causes anxiety and sleeplessness.
Because if you are, you can have some of this joyful stuff.
Jesus.
Oh, night, guys.
Night, guys. Podcast done. Had to Stay Married podcast. It was took us by surprise, didn't it, Mark?
Yeah, it was what I call a boomerang one.
It was a boomerang one. We thought we were going to talk about both births and all the run up to the birth and everything in one podcast, and actually we only got as far as just talking about the birth decision that we'd made. But yeah, God, it took us by surprise. Got a bit emotional. Anyway, so we've done that. Now we're all going to the park, Mark, me, and the girls, to have a run on the running track. I feel a bit. Yeah, I'm coming. Now I will have to do walk, run because of my dodgy knees, but I was just thinking, God, what if I actually enjoy it? What if I could get back into running? I'd so love it. Such a good calorie burn. But anyway, so we're off to do that. And then should we go to the cafe afterwards for keeps? Yeah, and then to our little cafe afterwards, and then back to do English and maths with Kiki. So yeah.
Okay, so we've just moved Toffee's cage from here. This is where Toffee was, and she's now got an esophagus, and she's in her cage back in the doghouse, literally the doghouse. And I just found this on the floor. What is it, you're asking? What is it? I think Toffee has been trying to craft the end of a pencil in her cage into a gold tooth so she can hang locally. Look, what they call tracks. She was turning the end of a pencil into tracks. That's our dog, Toffee. She's so street. She's so street. Anyway, it's that the other thing I found in a cage the other day, Nadia, was one of your spatulas.
Oh God.
She obviously wants to be a baker. So we're taking Nadia to the racetrack for the first time in her life. Have you ever been down there, Nads? Ever?
No.
Ever?
Oh yes, I have. What am I talking about? I did a 5K on there
Did you? Oh, yes.
years ago, but it just didn't seem that run down. It seems to have got very, very run down since then.
Do you know what you look like? A javelin thrower. Bit of Fatima
Yeah,
Whitbread
I
in there.
for breast cancer charity.
Oh, say what?
Just such childhood memories for them. My dad used to bring us on a Sunday to swim, like. He used to bring us swimming, but he'd spend the whole time just swimming by himself.
Did he? Where were
Yeah,
you?
he would stand at one end and then he'd push away on the learning pool. You know, the learning pool. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's a bit scared of water, being an Arab growing up in the desert. And he would push off and he would just go off.
Oh, that would be his swim. One stroke.
We should get him to do that on Teddy Talks.
Swimming.
Take us back to when you used to take the kids to swimming lessons.
Okay.
So, look, Mark, we should have to go to volleyball. Huh? Do you remember that was the only thing that people were watching in the Olympics because all the girls were so gorgeous?
Yeah.
Because basically running around in sand the whole time is like the best thing you can, yeah. But your body becomes like a machine.
No, no, you have to go through that door with the please clean.
joking.
No, seriously, because the stadium bar entrance isn't right.
Oh my God, it looks like it's going to fall down on our heads. Look at that. Why doesn't some developer take this over and do
I know.
it up?
Oh, Mum.
I mean, it's
Go on, Mum. Go on then. In here.
I
No,
like
in
it.
here.
I like it.
Go on,
It's a
you
bit
go.
weird.
Pull it.
Oh my God, it doesn't open. It doesn't. Is
That
it?
way.
Oh, Actually, guess something.
Do you like it down?
I wouldn't come down here without you.
Look, the old turnstile.
It's creepy, babe.
Hey?
It's creepy. Could have a maniac down here. Oh no, I wouldn't come down here without you. Would you want me to?
What? Come down here with just me? Yeah. Look in here. Look through this window. Look in there.
What are these?
Look in there. Look in this one.
Oh my god. This is just shocking. It's going to be allowed to
Imagine
get
if
to
you had that
this.
at the cafe.
Where's the dog? They've taken it away. No, he wasn't.
I think he's on the next one. Isn't it amazing? So this is obviously where all the sportsmen
Oh,
would come in.
come on. Are there no developers that can do something with this?
It's amazing,
I mean, this is a
isn't
piece of history, this
it? It
place.
is a bit.
First one.
There's all
Oh.
bars.
There was a dead pigeon in one.
Oh, God, girl. Isn't it sad?
Oh!
Oh my God, there's two athletes over there and I immediately
Check this scoreboard.
Doesn't matter.
Check the scoreboard. Check the scoreboard.
Oh, wow.
Right, we're going over here.
Just some BTEC fan.
Oh no, their bags are over there. Let's go this way.
I was going to say, we're walking right towards them. Their bags are over there.
That's where we normally go.
So they're like proper athletes training on the track.
Yeah.
I already need to go to the loo.
I've already done my knee.
I'm limping with my knee. The girls have got a stitch.
Isn't that, look at that though. That is like a crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Must get a photo of you in front of it.
I wanted to throw a shot
Nads.
put under here.
You're a bit of a shot putter. Nadia Sawalha of the Ukraine in for the shot put. Nadia. Right, do the move. That's it. Oh, that's so good. Get set, go. Not bad. Oh my god. Yeah, you're done.
That's
Two
me done.
toasties.
So, Mark and Kiki have already gone round. They're on their fourth lap. And I've just been going, there's Maddie, I've just been going, walk one, run one, walk one, run one. And then I've been using those steps as a stairmaster. Oh my God, so much nicer than the gym out in the air. And just because it's a centre for sport, it kind of inspires you. Yay! So glad I came. Feels so much better. And I've burnt loads of calories. But it's the mind. It's the mind.
The girls are good runners.
They are. Maddie is on Roactin at the moment, which means she has to be really careful with her joints. So she was going very carefully, but that last stretch she ran like a nutter.
Fast.
And Kiki,
she's got the ability to become a long distance runner because in the
Those long
final
legs.
laps she can pick up pace,
yeah.
which is unheard of.
I was just saying to Sobs before, I've really enjoyed that.
Oh, good.
I want to come with you guys. It was really,
does feel really nice, doesn't it?
And you know, we were a bit intimidated by the athletes there.
They're smiling
But in
at
the
us all the way
end,
round.
we've been waving at them, cheering them when they were doing their running. I mean, God, proper athletes, aren't they, Mark?
Great focus, yeah.
They're
Look at them go.
professional
They're off
runners. Silly me. I thought as we'd done a run this morning, Mark wouldn't be doing his Jimmy Timpson, Joe Wicks. Nothing stops this man. Ha ha ha. But I had a good day today. Don't know why, but just feel... Honestly, it's ever since I had that acupuncture. If somebody had told me I was going to feel this different after the acupuncture, I would not have believed them. I'm just so annoyed because my mind's been telling me to go for ages and ages, and I've just gone, yeah. It's unbelievable. Where I never felt settled, I feel settled. Anyway, I am very excited because I'm going to take Kiki tomorrow. So I'm really excited to see what can happen for her. Don't you just hate unpacking the shop? Hate it. Maddie's convinced me to buy those. I don't know how good or bad they are for you, but she loves them. I've really cheated this week. Now, usually I make my own falafels, but you know what? I just can't be arsed. I am definitely, since I did veganuary, I'm definitely, I think I'm feeding myself much better. I think it was a really, really good thing to do. Because I do like different things from the guys. I mean, they are a bit meat and two veg, but I like lots of salads and beanie things and peppers and all that sort of stuff. These I really like. The girls absolutely love noodles, but these are really good. These are from Bayona, and Asia spelt buckwheat noodles, which are much better for you than just white flour noodles. So yesterday I had those for my dinner, and I just stirred up 2 tablespoon and a half of peanut butter, crunchy. I put then a tablespoon of soy sauce, I think 2 tablespoons of just water to just loosen it a bit. A splash of rice wine vinegar, Chinese rice wine vinegar, and a squeeze of lime juice. And I tossed that in the noodles with vegetables, and I just, oh my God, it was so delicious. So delicious. I might do that on IGTV just to show you how to do it. These, you know, my favourite tomatoes, my absolutely favourite. I never knew about these tomatoes until I did Nadia's Family Feasts, and then all the chefs had it. What else do I like? Because you guys do like to see what I buy, which I love. I love that. I've got some courgettes because it's been ages. I saw a picture the other day on Instagram. Instagram is so inspiring, isn't it? I'd forgotten about courgettes. Now, if you're cutting down on carbs, what I say is, don't just have total courgette spaghetti, but if you mix it in with your spaghetti, so don't cook it, do the spirals, don't actually cook it so it goes all soggy, just stir it in, lots of it in with a little bit of spaghetti. And if you use this one that I told you I love, this one, brown rice spaghetti, toss it in with a bit of that, and you really cut down your carbs and your white pastas. What else do I like? This. I love this. This is what I have first thing in the morning. Green tea gives you a real buzz. They're not allowed to say it, but apparently it does help calorie burn. And I have it sweet peppermint. Oh my God, it's so lovely. I always buy these. Now, this is really, really lazy and I shouldn't buy them. What I should do is just buy a chicken, roast it, and then have the leftovers. But the kids are so fussy, so I get 3 of these for a tenner. Now, they're actually from Waitrose, but I got them from Ocado. 3 for a tenner. And that does their, like, wraps all week. So I mix it up, so I cut it up, and I mix it up with a bit of mayonnaise, not too much, a bit of pesto, and then I put lots of grated carrot and finely chopped spinach into it. So they're getting 2 of their 5 a day straight away. And then I wrap it in a wholemeal pita. And the Mark has that. So that's all 3 of their sort of wraps during the week. I'm just bunging loads of veg. So I've got lamb, which I don't usually get. God, isn't lamb expensive? Nearly £5 that packet of lamb. But that's because I'm making kufta, which is like a kebab thing. I'm making that for this week's Sunday show. I always get mini hot cross buns, and then I pretend I don't eat them, but I do eat them. Sometimes I eat them whole. I know. Joe Witz just farted? No. Did he?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm blaming it on him.
Rye bread. I love this. Pumpkins. Well, no, I don't. What I love is a lovely hot baguette. What I love is a great big squidgy bloomer. What I love is sliced white plastic bread toasted with loads of butter. But what I have grown to accept is this, and it's all right. So I do. So I find that if you toast it more, it's better. It's more edible. It's really, really good for you. Rye bread with pumpkin seed, no added yeast, wheat-free. And so if I'm having avocado, I put butter, just a little bit of butter and Marmite. Also, I put butter and Marmite if I'm putting scrambled eggs on it, because I bloody love Marmite. I love Marmite. I love it. again, the Muti puree. Love the Muti puree. What else have I got? Oh, well, you guys know I'm literally obsessed. Peanut butter, my favourite thing. Oh, I was reading how brilliant almonds are for you. But, guys, unfortunately... Oh, God, I've just got to shake my hand. Hang on. Oh, God, my finger's really hurting. Unfortunately, the best way to have them is not roasted with salt, but with the skin still on. Real powerhouses. You don't have to have many. Try and have like just 6 in a day. It gives you all sorts of things you need. I always buy the blackest grapes I can. These ones. These are called Sablé. Sablé grapes. Look at these. Because they've got something extra in them that other grapes don't have. Really, really good for you. It's pomegranate season. I love pomegranates. I always get just one of these a week. So the girls have one breakfast a week with melon. My absolute favourite, and the kids. They've got them on special offer at the moment. They are a bit expensive, but because Kiki loves them so much, I buy them. Mini Middle Eastern cucumbers. They taste of cucumbers where everyone else... Actually, origin says Spain. And Mark likes them too, don't you? Yeah. Loads of eggs, because we eat a lot of eggs. So I said the other day, even if I went vegan... Dina's still vegan, you know, since January. I would still have eggs. Dina's thinking of going vegetarian. Watercress, rocket and spinach salad. I always put that into a wrap. Like wherever you can put a bit of green. And like in the morning, if I'm having scrambled eggs, I always have a bit of spinach on the side. Yeah, so that's my lot. That was kind of it today.
I'm done. I just heard Nadia talking you through our shop.
Oh no, I want to watch Shaves
What?
of Sunset.
You wanted to watch?
Somewhere else.
I like Shaves of Sunset.
I want to watch it.
You're gonna watch
I want
Shaves?
episode 2 of the new series. I'm so excited.
You know you can watch your telly through the telly.
I know.
Why don't you do that?
So I like it being here just for me.
Anyway, hopefully we're doing a showbiz in a bit. I'm going to go and have a shower.
Bye. Listen, you're ready.
I want to look at Oprah Winfrey
You can
falling.
take those when you go.
I know I shouldn't look at Oprah. Do you know you get quite a bit of money back on each of these? It's like 10p or 5p each.
And the good thing about Ocado is they
Yeah.
take any other ones as well. They don't only take their ones.
They're not prejudicial against certain bags. So you love it when you're close up to me when I'm sweaty? No, you don't. I'm going to go and have a shave.
Don't.
I'm going to share with them the joys of a bristly shave.
Take this one.
A shave bristle. You just can't get enough of me, can you, Nadia Sawalha, off the telly?
Bye. Go. I'm not Shaves of Sunset.
I'm going to take you on a journey. I'm going to take you there. I'm going to hold your hand and I'm going to glide you through the bristles, the bumps and jumps, the potholes, the pitfalls, the cracks, the crannies, the crevices, the chasms of my face as I glide this around. I've just discovered the absolute joy of a shaving brush. The way it just, it's gone hard. The way it just slides across your face in that most magnificent of ways. What was that phrase they used to say on Gillette? The shave, the closest shave, the shave, the closest to shave, the shave, the closest shave. Something about a man can get, I think. Anyway, got to water this. Look, I've even got my little jar, my little tub, my little tin, my little, ooh. And look at that. Look at that. Oh. Now that is something that I remember from my childhood, but I don't know who, because my granddad had an electric shaver. So there must have been some reprobate in my mum's life who used this. And it could have been her girlfriend Lee for shaving things like her armpits and legs and things like that. But I do remember that. And it has... Oh, and can I ask you guys, what is this? I got sent this little grooming kit, you see, and I'm not a groomer. I'm going to try and groom more though. What's this? What's pomade? Smells lovely. Looks like it's made of goo. but I don't know where to put it. I nearly put it on my face, but am I meant to? Is it meant to go in my hair? I don't really know. Tell me, guys. Anyway, I'm going to put you on the thingy, and then you're going to watch the thingy go over my thingy, and then I'm going to get a thingy, and I'm going to get the best a man can get, the closest. What the hell is it? Maybe it's because it gets into all the bits, whereas, you know, the other stuff you just plonk it on the surface and then you're effectively tugging the hairs out. Got to get my glasses because I can't see a thing. The best man can get. It's a good weapon of choice. Now what I need is a proper razor with, you know, the proper blades in it. I remember someone having, can't see it. Oh, yeah, look at that. Just filling a sink to preserve water. Oh, look at that, it's just silky, silky smooth. Now, I know most of our subs are women, but I remember when I was a boy and I was at my grandparents, when I was growing up with grandparents, I used to be mesmerised. I used to stand on the toilet still looking up at my granddad I called my dad, my granddad I called my dad, looking up at my granddad. And he, as I said, he used to use an electric razor. And I would mesmerise at the really peaceful, comforting hum of his razor. And before he used it, he would always tip out from the last time, you know, into the bin and da-da-da-da. He was very good about personal hygiene, my grandfather. And always looked very dapper, you know, kind of gentleman who always put on a tie, even if all he was going to do was sit in the lounge and watch cricket. And anyway, so I used to stand on the toilet and watch him, and I wouldn't say anything. I'd just look and look and look. And then one day it dawned on me, I thought, bloody hell, I'm going to grow that sort of thing on my face one day. And my granddad had a really sort of Desperate Dan-like stubble, you know, it was really dark, and it was like when he was shaved, he had evidence of the hairs of tomorrow ready to come through his skin. So there was a sort of grey palette, do you know what I mean? That's manly beard hair, you know, already in there. He already had stubble, good to go, once he shaved off it. Once he'd shaved off his stubble. And so his stubble to be was already there going, yeah, come on, let me out of here. Anyway, so I used to look at that and I think, I wonder if I'm going to get that. And the only place I get that kind of dark, burgeoning masculinity under the skin is just here, just here. And that's only because I can't quite get it off because I'm too namby-pamby to actually go in hard there. I'm worried I'm going to cut myself. So, oh look, see, I'll cut myself there. So, anyway, so I'm going to change razor. Something I've learned is that one razor does get a little bit sort of haggard, and a bit stabby, and a bit jaggedy. And I used to love looking at it. Anyway, the hum of his electric shaver gave me such peace. It was like peace and tranquility in a world of women. And it wasn't like an overt show of maleness, it was just a gentle, comforting, it was like his cardigan, it was just, And I've never really grown proper stubble. I mean, I get it there, and I kind of get it there. But I mean, I remember working with someone once who used to have hairs coming out here. You'd either shave too high one time and let it go, because once you shave, you can't stop really, can you? I don't know how we got them there. But that's not a beard, is it? A beard. So what do you call this bit here? Let's call it a reed. An ear-reed. I don't know what you call it. Anything. It's like, what's that part of your wrist called? The crumb. Let's call it the crumb. So for men, the kind of stubble they have and the kind of beards they can or can't grow is a big deal. I mean, I've never grown a beard. I remember once having a moment where I thought a goatee would be a good idea. I just looked like a twat, looked like a total twat, and no one would tell me. But I think everyone else had stupid goatees as well. Sort of made me look like a second-rate magician. But the other thing I've always had is severe eczema, so it always looks really red, blazoned, and kind of. But it's not. It is a bit. And a really tricky bit to get just there, where hairs, there's a sort of hinterland just here, where nostril hairs are aspiring to be mustachio hairs. Mustachio hairs are kind of hunting for a crevice to hide in, so they go up. Just on this little bit here, they hang out, and they're easy to miss sometimes. So, and also quite hard to get at these ones. Anyway, all I'm saying is, I've discovered the joy of shaving with one of them, and it's absolutely lovely. Yeah? Oh, yes please, Nadia Sawalha off the telly. So there you go. So in a minute, I'm gonna do a check. This is normally when I nick myself. There you go. So you've seen me, oh no, this is a difficult bit. Now clearly, hair kind of, you know when men in like Shoreditch have those great big beards and they use beard oil, and even like their hair, beard hair goes, ooh, it grows like it. My beard grows that way. Well, I have a bit of a sort of curl that comes that way. So when I shave, I have to, that sound is really manly, isn't it? I've always wanted to do this with like a piece of slate when camping, just chipped. Anyway, there you go. So Gillette, if you want to send me a lifetime supply of Gillette Bluetooth, come on. Has anyone seen that series, The Servant? It's so good. It's so good watching it with the girls. It's so creepy, but it's clearly all about postnatal depression. It's really fascinating. And look, see how sore my eczema is. I need to sit for a bit. First things first though, Nivea for men. Every time that happens, oh God, that's hot. Why do they do that? Why do they? Whoa. Look at that. You'd say no. Everyone.